Hi, this is Asante Amy. Today we're going to talk about why people get together really fast and also separate really fast as well. Yes, the love-hate relationship of Donald and Elon Musk. Stay tuned. Welcome to Ask Auntie Amy, where we are changing the world one person at a time. Like and subscribe and get notified for our new videos. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today at this little quick I would say discussion about Trump and Musk, Elon Musk, their love-hate relationship. And so for those of you who are new to my channel, let me do a little quick introduction of who I am so you know who I am, huh? Anyway, so my name is Asante Amy. I'm a feng shui coach. And I always say I use feng shui to help my clients to get what they want. So I started feng shui way back then. I was a florist who incorporated feng shui into the flower arrangement. And I was invited by Macy's Flower Show in 2005, long time ago, to present a feng shui with flower program for them during the annual flower show. And I was also invited by the San Francisco Garden Club to present for them just a couple of years ago, I think, on feng shui with flowers. And then I've also have done New Living Expo. I'm a speaker presenter. I've done stage presentation. So what else do I do? I am actually an author as well. I have written the Feng Shui Planner 3 years in a row now. And actually, I think 2023, I made it into number one seller on Amazon in the feng shui category, the feng shui planner. So anyway, I am also a content creator, influencer. I'm on Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, YouTube's. I'm on all different places that you can find me there. And I have, I think, a total over 203K of follower. I know that seems like a lot, but actually, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of work to keep a lot of follower. So anyway, so today, what you will need, hopefully, you'll have a copy of the 2025 Feng Shui Planner and also some Bazi knowledge, Bazi astrology knowledge, which I will share with you. So you have a little lesson here today while we're talking about this. Now, in the Feng Shui Planner, there is different mini lesson in there, and one of the page on the section 4 clash animal chart. So basically what this is in astrology feng shui, we uses the 12 animal, the year of the tiger, the year of the rabbit. Like this year we are in the year of the snake, so we use this animal, instead of like Gemini, Sagittarius, things like that, right? It's a little different. It's a little different. And we also use the five element in the yin and yang um, aspect of that as well. So the clash animal, what does that mean? When we say clash animal, meaning in certain year, for example, this year we are in the snake year, the snake and pig, they clashes. They are, I would say, enemies. They're not friends. They're definitely not friends, okay? So whenever snake year comes around, people who are born in the year of the pig, the month of pig, the day of pig, the hour of pig, usually there's something going on, some changes happening in their life. Okay? So let's talk about Donald Trump. This is his chart, and this is his 2025 annual luck as well. So for those of you who have actually watched my 2025 Feng Shui talk, I think you remember I said about the goats, people who are born in the year of goat, date of goat, month of goat. Things are not exactly pleasant because they do not have a lot of auspicious stars. And when you're like auspicious stars, yeah, I know that's just a term we use. Um, for in Chinese astrology, we call stars is I don't know what's the English equivalent of it, but it basically every year different animal depend on where they're at in the solar system, and there's certain mishaps or fortune will bring upon them. So in Chinese astrology, feng shui, everything in red, it's auspicious. That's why Chinese bride wear red. It's because red is considered auspicious color. Black is inauspicious. So if you take a look at the goat in the date column there's only one red thing. The rest are all black. There is like leopard tail, monthly shar, funeral door, earth funeral, great shar, flying chase, separating edges. So in a Bazi chart, the year represent your outlook, your industry, how people sees you, how you behave in public, how that's how people see you. And then in the month column, it is what we consider your power palace, your career palace, your wealth palace. That is where you make money, your work, basically, your career palace or your business. And the day palace is who you are at home. How is it at home? That's who you are, truly who you are. Is we call that the day master. Okay. So, and then the hour represent your thoughts, your inspiration, your aspiration, your children's. It could represent all that. So it's a little different than Western astrology. So now let's get back to the goat. So Donald Trump is born on the Yin Earth goat date. So that means his personally, it's going to be affected by the snake this year. Whereas at work, which is the month, he's got quite a few auspicious stars. Quite a few auspicious star, and same thing with the year, but not the day. So let's take a look at. Oh, let me get back. I forgot. I want to describe you Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a Yin Earth Day Master. A Yin Earth person. Think of it like a garden soil. A person who basically can plant anything and grow anything. Think about like your garden soil. You plant tomato seed, you'll get tomato. You plant flower seed, you get flower. Whatever you plant, you get. That is how I would say flexible, multitask type of person he is. Okay. Or you can call it quicksand. Ah, that could be it if you go negative, right? So let's take a look at how Elon Musk chart this year. So Elon, he's born in the year of Yin Metal Pig, the day of Wood Horse, and I mean the month of Wood Horse and the day of Wood Monkey in the hour of Earth Dragon. So now remember I talked about the snake clashes with the pig this year? Well, there they are. So this year, I would say Elon's outlook or how people see him, there is going to be some changes, right? In people's going to, I don't know if this is who he truly is. It's like he might not seem what he used to be or whatever, something like that. And with Elon being a Yang Wood day master, he is think about big oak tree, very very righteous, very very virtuous. At least that's how he see himself as being the very very upright, like a big tree. He shelter people. He take care of other people. That is how he acts or how he think he is himself. So I'm not a psychologist, okay? Oh, I also need to preface, I do not do I do not do political astrology at all. I usually don't follow political stuff. My focus is usually on relationships and connections with people. But I figure, you know what? This is two guys who were really chummy before, and then all of a sudden they fall apart. It's like a bad breakup, right? So let's take a look how everything kind of come together, right? How when two people become so tight, so close, so fast, why? How? Right? If you think about it, it's like they fall madly in love with each other, right? If you think of it like that way, they just like all suddenly they become BFF. Well, part of the affinity in Chinese astrology, affinity is very, very important. And when we say affinity, meaning you are meant to be together, you are meant to cross path, you are meant to meet each other. That's what we call affinity. And so if you look at Donald and Elon, both their month is wood horse. That is one of the affinity that attract them to each other because they think they're they attract each other based on their business. Yeah, business. Remember, the month is business and career, wealth and power. It is they attract because they're very similar in that sense, right? Then also there's another factor they are drawn to each other is in Donald Trump, his nobleman. Now, I talked about noblemen before. Noblemen is helpful people, people who can help you. That's what we, like help you solve problem or find you the right person, put connection, just people that can really help you. Donald's helpful person, nobleman, it is monkey, which is Elon Musk. Monkey. And funny thing is, Elon Musk, noble people, it's goat. So right there. When it is in the day column, literally meaning that person, right? It's not even like, oh, his job can help you. If it's in the month, it'll be his career can help you, or his career, his business connection can help you. But literally, the person himself can help you. That's how they are drawn to each other. That's how their paths were crossed, were what they meant to cross. They were they feel like they have the same ambition. They feel like they're working toward the same goal together. That's how it is. Then we talked about, remember the lesson from the planner? Remember now, dog and dragon clashes, the snake and pig clashes. So remember that because I'm going to go right into that right now. Where are the difference, right? We just talked about the reason that they got together is because they have similar like go in business and they see each other as helpful to each other. They feel like they both can, I don't know, I say transactional, I hate to say use the word, but they feel like they can use each other to get to a better place. Okay, so then you say, why? Well, if they are like compatible in that sense, not really. I wouldn't say they're compatible, but I would say they have affinity. That would be the word affinity, not necessarily compatibility. They have similar goal and things, but then this is the difference right now. If you look at Elon Musk, he's born a year to pig. Remember what I said about the snake, the clashes. So basically, how I interpret this chart is deep down inside, Donald. Trump, doesn't really like the way how Elon Musk his appearance to the public, I should say, his yeah, his public persona. That's why I say he doesn't really like it because in back in his head, it's just like don't really like him. And but then you also see this now. Dog is Donald Trump. He's born in Year to Fire dog, and Elon Musk is the Earth dragon. Remember, dog and dragon clashes as well. So basically, from my interpretation of this chart is they really both doesn't like each other's appearance in the public, the public persona. That's how they appear. The, they just they don't like. I mean, they how would I say? They don't really know about unconsciously. It's subconsciously, they don't really like it. Like maybe, I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched them hang out together. I don't know. Maybe there's some eye roll. Someone say something. Oh yeah, whatever. That kind of thing, right? If you understand what I'm saying, as like Elon doesn't like Donald the way how he present himself in the public, and Donald doesn't like Elon how Elon present himself in the public. Their public image, facing, whatever persona. That's the difference. So if they are not because of the power hunger they both men likes, they would probably never be friends. And obviously now that their friendship has become very, very short term. So why did it went bad so fast? I mean, they were like buddy buddy the week before. Next thing you know, atomic bomb just happened. They went nuclear. So this is kind of the timeline that I pulled off CNN. You can go to CNN and look at the timeline of the tweets. Musk on June 3rd. I mean, I did this. I mean, I did this last night, so I only have things that up to last night, but I didn't post every tweet. Otherwise, it'd be like 2, 3 pages of tweets. You can go to CNN and look at the timeline of all the things that happened. What he said, Elon said, Trump said, on June 3rd, he fired off at 1:30, saying, the massive, outrageous port-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. He was not happy with it. Then on the next day, he tweeted again. He claimed the budget bill would defeat all the cost saving achieved by Doge. Remember, he's the one who headed the Doge. So basically, it make him look bad. Remember, face is very important. He's not being he feel like that totally ruined his reputation. And then at 1:59, Trump posted an image on Truth of Musk posting announcing he's leaving the government. They literally Donald Trump waited a little bit until Musk kind of stopped pissing him off and he stopped fighting back now. Then on June 5th, Musk share claimed majority of Republican voters want the budget bill trimmed down, adding yes to it. And he continued to tweet more, saying that criticizing Republican lawmaker for raising the debt ceiling. Now he shared an old post of Donald Trump. He's digging up old dirt and hey, you know what? Donald is not what he was saying before. His action and what he promised was different now. And then he posts that another old Donald Trump posting saying no member of Congress should be eligible for re-election if the U.S. budget is not balanced, with Musk adding, I couldn't agree more. He's really shoving that knife in and digging now. Donald kind of like, shit, okay, I'm gonna fire back. He did. At 12:01, he fired back. And he say, oh, yeah, he confirmed the deterioration of his, he making the breakup public now. He totally publicly acknowledging they're breaking up. And he's very disappointed, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, that the two have, everything like 2 weeks ago, everything was peachy clean. Now it's like, not anymore, not anymore. And he said, you know what? It's a very disappointing in the tech billionaire after he repeatedly blasted the president's sweeping domestic agenda bill. Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore. Wow. Then of course Elon had to answer back, right? Elon posted the word support a slim bill that include EV incentive cut. He said he's willing to see. Donald was saying that the reason he got mad is because he took away the EV electrical vehicle incentive. And must say, no, you can take that off. I don't even care. It's like so and uh and Donald actually said that, Elon must have seen the bill before it went to wherever the Congress and things like that, and must say, no, he has not show me the bill before. Then he also claimed, now this really hit below the belt for Donald Trump now, Musk claimed that without him, Trump would have lost the election. From what I have heard, that Elon Musk have given $250 million, like $250 million, to Donald Trump's election. So he's basically claiming that without him, Donald ain't going to exist in the White House. And Trump claims now that he asked Musk to leave the administration and take away his EV mandates, after which he alleged Musk just went crazy. There's more tweaks between the two. I just like I didn't have the I didn't have the space to put them all up. You guys can watch it. So when you pick a fight, you have to know what's going on, right? This is what I call, you know, why things went sour so fast. It's because, remember, Elon is born in the year the pig, snake and pig clashes, the enemy. So everything that basically he should have lay low. If I was his advisor, I would say lay low this month, because June 3rd, because we'll be going into a different month after that. We'll be going to horse month in, like, I think June 6th or June 7th, because Chinese calendar does not go by the actual June 1st to end of June kind of thing like that. It's kind of like a few days in, and then overlapping. So anyway, so that is his first outburst. That was on June 3rd at 1:30, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It was done on Snake Year, Snake Month, Rabbit Day, and the Goat Hour. Okay? The hour might help him a little bit. Remember, his nobleman is goat. The goat hour might help him a little bit, but the rabbit contains what we call the yi wood, the yin wood. Yin wood is actually his competitor. So overall, and if you look at on the calendar there on this page here, this is what's inside the Feng Shui Planner. The reason I make it this, so that way regular people, can know when not to do certain things. Like, for example, on June 3rd, Tuesday, basically it's what we call the monthly Shar Day, annual Shar Day, these are very, very inauspicious date. And even it says here, suitable activity is education, praying, and worshiping. Okay, don't even go to the doctor that day. It's not a good day at all. Not auspicious for that. So he's basically started the fight on days that is not very auspicious to him. Well, not very auspicious in general to begin with. Plus, it kind of go against him. So when that happened, when days like that happen, is people don't think clearly. People can get very emotional, and that's exactly what is happening. You can see this. Then when Trump replied the next day, and he also picked the wrong day as well. If you look at this monthly chart, no wealth day, annual chart, avoid all major activity except moving bed. And on that day, look at it is not because it's a dragon day. Remember, dragon and dogs don't get along? And guess who's born in the year of the dog? Trump. It makes him look bad, basically. His outward. Remember, year governs how you perceive by others in the world. Your outlook, your face, the world. Now, this one, really, really bad. I mean, I this one when Musk tweeted that without him, Trump would not win. But oh my God, what is this? Remember, Elon Musk, year the pig. He chose to make this post on year of the snake, month of snake, hour snake, and I mean day of snake and the horse hour. When you have double horse, because you have horse in his work, in his month, horse and horse, when you see double horse, is self-punishment. So it's like, oh my God, what do you do? If I'm his advisor, I would say, just cool off a little bit. Pick a different day. Pick a day that will be good for you. With all this happen, his stock went down. Literally, I think it went down 15%, Tesla went from 360 a share to 295 a share, something like that, in one day. 15% drop. Basically, Musk's fortune just shrunk by 15% all in one day. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So the moral of the story is, if you're going to fight, pick an auspicious date. I hope you guys enjoyed this, my little quick analogy of the love and hate reason, or how things gets gone sour so fast. If you think about this it's like a marriage, okay? It's like a marriage. You see marriage like that happen too. You see couple. I mean, there's another. I think I didn't do a case on Johnny Depp and his girlfriend. That was another. She picked the wrong day kind of thing at the court. Anyway, so uh, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please give it a like, follow, share, comment, and if you want to connect with me, you can do that on use the QR code. That's where all my classes, freebies, and book a consultation. Everything is in that QR code, or at bio.asantimi.com. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys at the next video.